Hello everyone and welcome to the Night-Themed Rave. Let me just turn down this audio really fast. Okay, hello. Welcome to the Night-Themed Rave. Today's episode is about Eden Zero. I am one of your hosts, Rave and the Wraith, and I'm joined with the usuals. Monkey?
Hello everyone! My name is Lord and Monkey, and I'm, as per usual, very wholesome and glad to be back.
And Karma.
Welcome back, everybody. I am Air of Karma, the scuffed one of these podcasts.
And joining us today is our guest, Kdotrex.
Howdy, guys. I'm Kdot, and I can't wait to talk about, Eden Zero and whatnot. Let's run it.
Yeah. So, for those of you unfamiliar with Eden Zero, it is a anime that is in the same universe, as Fairy Tail.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Yes,
No,
yes, and
No.
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 Yes and no.
Either way, it's
Say
from...
no.
Okay, we can get into it in a second. It is from the same creators as Fairy Tail, I believe same manga artist and creator,
Yeah,
and
that
then
is
also
true.
same studio that does the anime.
Yes.
I don't know about that part. I don't know about the studio, but I know
I'm
the
pretty
same
sure it's the
artist.
studio.
It seems the same. The art style is very similar. So all of us have definitely watched the anime, all 25 episodes, and we're going to discuss as much as we can. So, hey, anyone want to start us off?
So, first
I will say, first off,
okay.
that it is and it is not at the same time the same universe as Fairy Tail.
It is not the same universe.
It's not the same
How do you explain
universe.
happy?
What the fuck are you talking about?
How do you explain happy? How do you explain happy?
Okay, they have X-Seeds. Alright?
They're not.
Okay, maybe it's not the same universe, but
Well,
it's
yeah.
in, like, the same multiverse, possibly.
And how do you explain ether?
Ether?
Either is what it is used in Fairy Tail and in Eden Zero to
Like, come on. Like, that's like asking
then karma.
why... Like, that's basically saying that's, like... Why is, like, the female, like, the lead female look exactly like Lucy? Because he obviously took inspiration from his own work and source material and made a whole new world with it.
Okay, but how do you
Like-
explain the time where they're in the same restaurant?
That's called a reference.
That's
I
a
know.
Yeah,
that,
I know.
that's
a
a-
pretty
It's
good
an
reference.
Easter egg, but still. I do have
There's
notes,
also a
by the
second
way.
reference too. When they're in the casino on planet Sun Jewel, you can see them both again.
The Sun Jewel arc.
At
Okay.
the
That was a great arc.
at
Uh,
the slots machines, you can see them both again.
I feel like the Sun Jewel arc was interesting, but could have been better. I thought that the mafia that they had angered, I can't remember the name right now.
Madame Kurunai?
Not Madame Kunai. Kunai. The ones that were technically were hunting Madame Kunai as well. Like they took the
Yeah.
eye.
And Joe's crew.
Horation says Galactica?
Yeah. They had not only I thought they were gonna get a lot more involved than just taking the eye, and there was a definite like
Oh, they will. It's not
Well,
quite yet.
yeah, obviously they will. Like I haven't seen the manga, but it's quite clear that they're going to be the lead antagonist in this series, just from like what's been going on. It's quite clear to see.
Well, if I can say that, well, I'm going to say it anyway. From my personal experience with Fairy Tail, they will be the antagonist of the next season, and maybe some recurring characters from their group, but they won't be the main antagonist for the rest of the show.
No, because there's gonna be a main antagonist. we just don't know about it yet. Because if we do an assumption that it's gonna work like Fairy Tail did, at some point we're gonna figure out that there's a reference to one specific character in every fucking arc.
Let's just
Right.
wait for Karma's
There has-
motorcycle to go away.
So if you haven't noticed, Monkey, there's a very large reference to Jalal.
Jalal?
There's a Jalal? How
Jalal?
does Jalal and
Where did
Justice.
Jalal come into this?
Justice.
yeah?
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Justice. There's a brief moment where his hair turns
Justice,
blue and he gets the blue and he gets the red eye. You didn't realize that?
I was torn between Jalal and Rogue.
I can see that. And then LZ Crimson is obviously meant to represent,
Erza.
well, is obviously
Urza, yeah.
right, obviously.
From LC, you're fucking
And
blind.
the relationship between Justice and LZ Crimson are very, very similar to
even though we only get to see
how
it for like
Jalal
a
and Ursula
singular
were at
episode.
first.
If you guys don't mind, I'm just
it's-
going to read this really quick off the wiki. A number of characters are modeled after the characters from Rave Master and Fairy Tail, including Happy, Elise
Right.
Crimson, Ezra Scarlet,
They didn't even change
and
his
Justice, Sieghart and Jalal.
didn't even change
Blue,
his
another
name.
reoccurring character in Mishima's manga who featured prominently in Rave Master, makes a minor appearance as well. The manga also includes fictionalized versions of YouTubers whom Mishima has met.
Oh yeah, the Beecubers.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Y'all want to talk about the Beecubers for a second?
What about
It
them?
was cringe at first.
Like, I want to know you guys' thoughts on it, because the Beecubers were kind of like, it was quite funny to me.
Yeah, but at first it was cringe. You know in that first episode when she meets Shiki and she's like, "My dream is to have 1 million subscribers."
Yeah.
I thought
Well, how old is
that's
she
right.
supposed to be?
the very first episode, I was like,
18,
okay,
19, one of the two.
If she's supposed
I
to
would-
be like under 18, I would say. By the way, apparently there was a game. If she was supposed to be under 18, I'd be like, okay, that's kind of fair because there's a lot of 18-year-olds who literally think that way. But it does seem a little weird that an 18-year-old is saying that.
what?
The fact that she wants 1 million subscribers and that's like her life goal.
Yeah,
Well,
that's such a weird thought to have, guys.
I mean, like, no, it's like a natural thought to have, but to have it be your life goal is a little different.
yeah,
Well, you
I have my
to
goals
remember,
set
she
higher
was
than that.
To be fair, Raven, Rebecca Bluegarden was consistently getting, 100 views on each videos. On
Yeah,
each
that,
of her
it was
videos
consistent.
compared to someone who, like, say, Nino or the other blue-haired chick there.
The other blue-haired chick. You mean,
Yeah, the one
Lavinia?
with the big tits.
Christy?
Yes, that one. Labilia, that's the one.
Yeah. Also,
Right.
Compared to
let me,
those
Yo,
two,
let me
Rave,
look at my
Rave.
notes really quick, because
Yeah,
there actually
I-
is
I
something
do-
I wanted
I
to
do
bring
wanna
up.
add-
Really?
I do want to ask,
yeah,
how did
yeah,
you
we're
feel
talking
about like, I felt like there were just like some parts of this like show that was like very, like, weird. Like it just kind of didn't need to be there, but like, for like it was like
Oh.
for no reason.
You mean,
like-
like, the tentacle scene?
Well, yeah, that scene, yes.
I mean, I'm not against it.
I
I'm
am.
not against it.
Like,
you know?
here's the thing, it's supposed to be a shonen, right? It's supposed to be aimed at a younger audience. I understand that, like, 13-year-olds are horny, but we shouldn't cater to them that much.
well, you also, I mean, yeah.
That's a
Anyway,
fair point. But like,
One of the points I wanted to bring up that not a lot of people would have noticed at first, but I noticed when I was going through it the second time. There's one line in episode 1 that mentions Ether Gear and the Dark Ages where Ether Gear is a power from the Dark Ages.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, seeing as how many people actually end up using ether gear.
Yeah, but most people that do have it are important people, though.
Well, yeah, that's just,
And
you know,
most
main
people
character
form.
syndrome.
Yeah, but you know, maybe.
Yeah, I just all right. The main character was very weird for me because
Cheeky?
there was like a point where I was like, this guy is too good, too early.
Have you seen, Monkey, what's that one anime that we talked about, Seven Deadly Sins?
Yes.
Have you seen that, Kdot?
I saw the first season. After the first season, I just gave up. I
That's
mean,
fair.
I uninstalled my
Oh, you
Netflix account.
bitch. you
But
bitch.
basically, though, it is like the same way, where it's like there's really overpowered characters now, but as it goes on, the power level evens out.
Yeah, but the difference between Meliodas
Like this man
and
is a
Shiki
dog, bro.
is that Meliodas was we saw a man in the middle of what would be his like life, not like at the start of his adventure, but in the middle of it.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a great point.
Yeah,
it's also worth mentioning. Sorry, go ahead, Kdot.
I also wanted to put into note that that is actually a very good point. Like, he's been already working extremely hard, so of course he's already powerful when we enter in.
I would say many years.
It's also the fact that even though it was like the power level is gonna scale out later on, it's like you still wouldn't feel
it levels out and then it tips on and then it tips into the other and it levels out and then it tips to the other side.
Exactly. So you're never getting an actual progression from the main character himself. It never feels like he's actually progressing.
No,
it just feels like the world around him. It feels like the world around him kind of progresses like ahead of him.
That too, but he's also fighting a lot more harder opponents than he was in the beginning.
Yeah, but he was dogging the opponents in the beginning. So like, is he actually getting stronger, or just the opponents getting stronger at that point?
I think that's how the anime or the story is structured, is that the opponents do start off weak and then get stronger. And then eventually they actually get stronger than Shiki, and then Shiki needs to get stronger himself. I think that was on purpose, not like it was a design choice, not a afterthought.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
if you did what? Yeah,
okay.
Let Kdot talk. He's the guest.
No, I'm.
What I'm trying to say is, though, but with Seven Deadly Sins, we were still engrossed in Melio's story because we already had stuff to go back to for when he was weak and when he was like not at the level that he is now, and he has that mental trauma that we get to unload and unpack and discover about the character. I feel like we're not learning really almost anything about Shiki at all.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Shiki is different because he doesn't have like the same kind of mental trauma that Meliodas does have.
And can I already,
because Meliodas has had 3,000 years to develop that trauma.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Shiki's only had from his birth.
The problem,
barely even that, really.
Well, the problem
exactly.
Encountering is the fact that he never, before leaving Grand Bell, he never interacted with a human being before. So I feel like a part of the narrative is centered about around like Shiki discovering
emotional growth instead of physical growth.
Yeah, because like you can see when you first get to the Blue Garden planet, like he's fucking nuts. He goes around like, "Hey, do you want to be my friend? Do you want to be my friend?" Like he's fucking going AWire.
And then he grabs another woman and goes, "Oh, you're like Rebecca."
Yeah, that was pretty cringe.
I thought was fun. I thought it was funny anyway.
Also, I just want to say, I want to get this out there as soon as possible. I think that Ziggy, the Shiki's father. I think his name is Ziggy.
Grandfather.
Demon King.
Yeah, the Demon King.
Demon King Ziggy, yes.
I believe he used to be human and then became a robot when he met the mother. That's my guess.
Alright, okay, alright, whoa.
But he never met Mother.
Wait,
That's the thing.
Oh, right, he never did meet Mother. I thought he did.
Wait,
Fuck,
guys,
right.
wait, just give me a second, alright? I have a fan theory as well, alright? I feel like he did reach Mother, but just like the Time Warden, his memory was erased of meeting Mother, alright? So, he proceeded, what's it called? But I don't think he asked to become a robot. I feel like he was already a robot, but he asked to create a human.
Well, I do agree with you on that.
And you think that's where Shiki comes in?
And that's Shiki.
Yeah.
And then he came back from Mother with his memories erased of him meeting Mother and Shiki in his arms, and that's why he thought he was an orphan. That's where Shiki came from. I think Shiki is the son of Mother.
Yeah, and also, I just want to throw this really quick in there.
Myself.
I forget the exact quote, but they say you'll be reborn when you meet Mother, and I think that's what it means, is anyone who meets Mother cannot have a, like, flesh and body. They can't have flesh bodies anymore or something.
What do you mean? The Oracle has a flesh body.
Yeah.
May did, yeah.
Like,
I'll be honest, I don't remember
forget,
that.
But at the same time, she was very different.
When Shiki sees a hologram of Mother for the first time, his first reaction is to go, I feel like I've seen her before.
Oh yeah, I've met her. That's what you say, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, oh, he's definitely the son of Mother. Like, this is like hard foreshadowed.
And that would explain why he's so fucking strong.
Exactly. And why he was able to learn the demon King's magic.
And why Mother and why Mother and that one dragon seemed so interested in him.
Yeah, at the very end of the final episode, yeah. That is very true. And why the Oracle
another
is
thing
talking
could
about
be,
a story as well.
And another thing could be a way it could be debunked. I mean, I'm saying that I do partially believe you, Kdot. I'm going to look at the other side as well. The reason it could be debunked someone would say that, well, Mother knows everybody. She knows the name of everybody.
Yeah, but then why would she be specifically interested, though, in Shiki? Like, why would she be like, oh, but Shiki, though?
Yeah, like, there are thousands and thousands of,
Yeah.
Another person could say that it's because Shiki's the main character.
Well, yeah, but like it's not a story where they know that. Like, they don't know they're in a story, so they don't know what a main character is or who the main character is anyway.
Right.
Right. Backing up from fan theories. So I'm just gonna come clean. I did not finish it. I only watched about 9 episodes because I was so busy. Yeah, but there is one moment, I wrote down a couple of things while I was watching it, and one thing that I thought was really weird was that Rebecca had less subscribers than every other BCuber. That seems weird.
No, I think that's really good. I think that's where Rebecca's growth comes in.
Yeah.
Not only does she like grow as into becoming a better fighter and like a better like crew member for the Eden Zero, but she also improves in her content creation and also her dreams of becoming a content creator, which it can connect to for the few people that kind of do have that dream, you know. So I really thought that was a really good idea to make her the least popular and make her grow in not only her strength but also her fan base as well.
Yeah. I had 2 more things written down. The second one was that robots can cry, apparently, and I thought that was really fucking weird. Specifically Pino. It seems weird that a robot... I understand a robot has fluid.
Android.
She's an android?
Yeah. All of the Eden Zero all of the
were
people
created
made
by
by-
Ziggy.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were
Ziggy
android.
made them androids.
Okay, so Pino's an android, not a robot.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. She's not like Pino and the rest of the four shining stars are not like the normal robots we see in the
The
show.
only
Well, I know those were
member of the
Differently.
Shining Stars, the only member of the Shining Stars that is human is Homura.
Well, the witch. I
Well,
think
at
that's her
the
name,
end-
the witch. The first one, she's
Witch,
just
yeah.
an android, and she cries, and I'm like, okay, that's fine, because she's actually like human-sized. But Pino is like the size of a hand.
That's the thing.
Well, right. Because when Witch meets Pino for the first time, Witch tells Pino, I'm pretty sure you were meant to be our next generation, the light of Edens.
Oh, okay. I didn't either catch that or I don't remember that.
You probably just don't remember because it was fairly early on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also feel like it was like I feel like they like in this society, in this like world, they built it upon like trying to like all the technology in this world has like at least like the robots have a sort of sense of emotion, and I
Yeah.
thought that was really interesting.
It's good.
And
It's a good
Yeah.
story point.
but
It really does.
the thing is,
It really does give Shiki a reason to save them.
yeah, but I feel like it was every like the part that kind of messed me up in like the belief is actually in the first episode, where they're like almost forced to turn on him, like they didn't raise the kid as himself, you know.
I kind of understand
Yeah, I
what you
do
mean.
know what you're talking about.
And so it was very weird for me to like they sit there and like try and like explain how robots have hearts, and like how they have their own emotion and free will, yet they proceed to like in the first episode go against that almost immediately.
Well, they even explained right away that
At
they were
first
just
it does
acting.
look like that.
They're basically doing that because they know that Shiki wouldn't leave his friends behind. So they have to make it seem like they aren't actually friends. That's actually a trope that's in other animes, including One Piece, with Frankie's character.
Right, so we're all gonna pretend we know who that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
totally watched One
I
Piece.
thought K-Dot knew One Piece. My bad.
I listen here. I got to like 160 something episodes, and I was like, I'm not doing this.
I keep telling everyone, just watch One Piece or read the manga. It's way the fuck better. Either
And
way, though, basically,
I'm a completionist. I have to go one by one. It does not feel correct if I don't.
trust me, watch One Piece or read the manga if you have the time. I understand what you mean by the completionist feeling, but literally, it only removes filler. It's ridiculous how badly paced the anime is. What I was gonna say though is that there's a character called Frankie who basically is like a mafia leader, you could say, or like a gang leader, and he's actually one of the Straw Hats. Basically, they have to chase him out of town, telling him, "You're a pirate now. We don't want you here because you'll like fuck up our like economy." But in reality, they just want him to go with his new friends, basically. So it's like the exact same thing that happens to Shiki.
Wait, is Frankie the one with the iron nose?
Yes, he's the robot guy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I watched One Piece. Lol.
Yeah.
Lol, One Piece.
Yeah,
The other thing I had written down, and correct me if I'm wrong, but there were dogs that
Fucking great point.
So okay, so here's my thing, right? If Shiki thinks that robots have feelings...
You take me away from the dog, we can't take dog away from me.
Why doesn't he want to rescue the dogs in the restaurant? Because wouldn't he also think that they have feelings just like the robots?
Okay, hold on.
Like
Which
a
episode are we talking
I
about here?
think he's I think
like-
she's talking about the restaurant with the blues in it.
I don't know what they're
Bruce
called.
is not a robot. He's a living, breathing being.
That's
Nicola.
exactly my point, though, is that
Nicholas.
Shiki
But
would want
why
to
was
rescue them.
All right, but that's also something I wanted to talk about. Why is Happy a robot, but Pluto it wasn't?
Because
Happy
Happy was
died.
dead. And Plu
died.
isn't dead.
Got hit by a car.
Which is an extremely sad scene, by the way. They just
Yeah.
fucking
Holy
they
missed
just
that?
fucking show it all of a sudden, like, oh yeah, by the way, this happened, and I'm like, excuse me?
Wait, did I
That's
miss
why-
that?
A happy got hit by a car and died.
And then his whole personality was transferred into a robot by the older Dr. Weiss, Professor Weiss.
What the fuck?
It was in like the
That's
third
why
or
he
second
can.
episode.
Why do you think he can turn into guns?
Yeah, I thought he was always a robot.
No, he was a
No.
regular XC before with
No,
Rebecca.
definitely not.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he was.
I hard missed that.
Before he was a
got
robot, he was the
smashed.
exact same Happy from Fairy Tail.
Yes. He literally is just Happy from Fairy Tail, but as a child.
Oh
Without
my
his
God.
memories.
Yeah.
I might have
Did look it up after
I'm-
I finished it
Yeah,
the first
I
time.
might have
I was
to,
like,
I might
is-
have like
is-
repressed that or something. I don't know.
It was a really
Is Happy
fucking,
from-
like, not traumatic, but really shocking scene.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, they
looked
just
it up
cut
after
to
I
a
finished
dead
watching
cat.
Eden Zero the first time.
Yeah, dude.
I looked up, is Happy from Eden Zero the same Happy from Fairy Tail? The answer I got was yes.
Well, he might be like a reincarnation. That's what I thought when I was asking if they're in the same universe, is maybe they're reincarnations of the characters like 1,000 years in the future.
They're not reincarnations.
How do you know that?
I think it might
Have you
be
read
the
the
same.
manga?
I think it might be the same multiverse.
Yeah, that's what I was saying when you guys
Then
were
how do
bringing
you
it up.
explain that Happy's the exact same? How do you explain Happy being the exact same person from Fairy Tail?
God fucking.
All right.
Exact same Happy.
I have a question. Which source did you get that from?
Fucking
Well, I can't
character is
remember
so
now.
heavy, though.
Was it from the direct? Was it directly from the mangaka himself?
I understand what you're saying,
I
Smith.
believe that's where I read it from.
If it was if it was from the mangaka himself, then there's absolutely no idea he can this must be an alternate timeline sort of deal
Yeah.
where Happy might have got shot into a different timeline and had this future. But that wouldn't make any sense because then Happy would have to
Disappear from Fairy Tail.
one, and he would be able to use
Same-
Fairy Tail's magic as well.
Yo, heads up. What if Happy met Mother in the Fairy Tale universe?
I mean, there's nothing to suggest that Mother doesn't exist in Fairy Tail.
Exactly. So
Yeah, but
what
they
if
also
Happy
have the
met her and
technology.
erased his
that's
memory
fine.
and sent him to a better timeline?
Listen, they're still using wooden ships.
Wait,
in the
how
world
would-
of Fairy Tail.
how
They
would
can't get
end
that far into
even-
space.
Yeah, what if Mother went to Earth or for some reason, you don't know, or wherever that planet
See a
is.
fucking cat?
Yeah, why not? Bro, it's a fucking cat, wouldn't you?
No.
No.
It's also Mother, the creator of the universe in Eden Zero. That's how she's explained. Are you really gonna try to understand the actions of a creator of the universe?
Why would the creator of a universe go to see a fucking cat?
Why not? What if she just created... What if she just is aware that all universes exist, and she just created a clone of Happy, basically?
Again, there's nothing to explain. There's nothing to. Well,
State otherwise, yeah.
it's all that said is that Mother is outside the Sakura cosmos, which is where first season of Eden Zero takes place. Now, who's to say that Fairy Tail is outside of the Sakura cosmos?
Yeah, good point.
Because
Also,
the same universe.
Spiff was mentioning in the
It's
chat,
like,
by the
like
way,
separated.
Happy got hit by an entire ass truck but was still in one piece. That's pretty interesting. Usually when you're hit by a vehicle, you usually, like, you know, kind of explode a little. Just
Not
a
all
little.
the time.
Not all the time, but most of the time. Depending how fast the vehicle was going.
You could, back to my earlier point. Like I said, who's to say that the Fairy Tail universe is the same as the Eden Zero one, but it's separate, but they're separated by something similar to the Dragonfall.
I am completely lost now.
Yeah, you've lost me.
So the dragon. So you know what the Dragonfall is?
No.
The Dragonfall in Eden
Yeah.
Zero. Yeah, who's to say Who's to say Magnolia isn't on another end of one of those?
So Earthland or whatever.
So
Earthworld,
Magnolia is
Earthrealm.
able to transfer from universe to universe in space, is what you're saying.
No, I'm just saying. What I'm saying, Kdot, is we know Earthland, okay, is the world Fairy Tail takes place in. Who's to say planet Earthland is not outside the Sakura cosmos, separated by a Dragonfall?
Oh yeah, Dragonfall is what the what you needed the three
The four shining stars to break through, right?
yeah, the four shining stars, yeah, to break through.
Who's to say Earthland is not on the other side of one of them?
The four shining stars, if they haven't seen it, then I mean, obviously
Right,
the four shining stars have clearly passed the Dragonfall. So that means that that they have seen past the Dragonfall. So the only people that can or
But at
cannot
the same
confirm,
time, would be
Alright.
Xiao Mei and Mother.
yeah, but they still they still know that they are the requirements to get through the Dragonfall, and so obviously they know how to get through the Dragonfall.
Right, but again, let's bring up a
You
point
can't get through it.
Monkey said earlier. Or it was either you, Kdot, or Monkey said it, that their memories get erased when they meet Mother. Who's to say that didn't happen to the four shining stars?
No, they what gets
As well.
wiped is their memory of how to reach Mother.
Exactly. They don't know.
Right.
They don't know Mother's exact location. They just know that it's past.
They
The
know
Dragon's
they
Fall.
met her. They don't know how to get back to her.
Exactly.
Well, that's not completely confirmed. All right.
The fucking Time Warden said so.
Okay, that was for her. That was for her case only. She could just completely erase all memories of meeting her in general.
Hey guys, I
Like,
have a
who
quick
is there
question.
to really say?
Okay, Raven, what's your dumb question?
Did they deal with the chronophage by the end of the first season?
No.
Then who's to
the
say the
gift
chronophage isn't the big bad?
Because
Um,
it's not.
It's not? You just know that?
The thing that
Wait, the
It
It
Chrono
does
Phase, the
not feel
planets.
like like it's the main
the dragon-like creature that eats the planets.
that
Oh.
each time.
Oh.
Yeah, that thing.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Because-
Actually,
Because Raven, I don't think it's malicious.
I don't think it's malicious either, but it's still a natural force. It's like... if you've seen one of the disaster
Gravity.
movies, yeah, it's like it's a natural disaster though. Like if you want to prevent it from killing everyone, or at least eating their time.
Hit it till it dies? Like, there's no way to kill it.
Well, that's the thing is, like, it seems as if when it was introduced, that Shiki was supposed to defeat it somehow.
No, never.
No.
It's impossible. It's
No.
impossible to defeat something like that.
They even say it's not. There's nothing they can do.
The only thing you can do
Escape,
against
that's
the
all you can
chronophage is fucking run.
Right.
Well, yeah, but this is a
Run
shonen
and
manga.
pray.
All right.
Like, anything can happen. Like, if the main character can fucking rewind time at one point, you don't know. What if Shiki just
Well, now
fucking
we're getting
goes...
ahead of ourselves.
What if Shiki just goes fucking Super Saiyan at one point and just straight up steals the concept of Super Saiyan? You don't know.
Like, honestly,
Well,
What if-
Raven, now you're getting ahead of yourself with that last comment about rewinding. Now you're getting ahead of yourself.
yeah. What if he just like dropped gravity so hard that he spent around the world and like it reversed the rotation and caused time travel?
Like the fucking old Superman movie?
Yeah, the Superman. You know?
Yeah.
You never know, guys. You never know.
He could, maybe, one day. I fucking love it.
He's not strong enough for that yet.
Not yet, but he could be in the
Not
future.
But he would have to surpass
Strongest
the
I've
demon
seen
king.
Shiki. Strongest I've seen Shiki personally is when he has a gravity ether gear on his face and surrounding his head.
Yes, when he
That's
fought
the strongest
Urza,
I've seen
alright?
him.
The strongest I've seen him is when he fought Urza. Alright?
That's what I was gonna say, that's the strongest I've seen him so far.
No, when he takes on Madame Kurenai and her Kurenai Dragoon.
Nah, I feel like I don't feel like that was his strongest at all.
No, it's strong at this point in the anime.
He knew no. He knew how to defeat Madame Kurenai, alright? Because she had ether resistance. She couldn't show off his peak potential of his ether because she had the ether resistant gear. I don't think that was his peak performance with his ether at all. Not even
Well,
close.
no, but he
That's why I feel
turned
like
the missile's kinetic energy into the energy he needed to crush the robot.
yes. So he stopped 2 missiles with the gravity, and then
3.
proceeded to drop the gravity on his arm so that he takes the full blunt of the hit while destroying the machine. By the way, I don't know how he didn't lose that arm. His arm should have been gone. That was some like hard plot armor, but I mean,
Well, we could also say Rebecca's ether gear is plot armor too. Her second ability, anyway.
yeah, dude, she just time travels. She legit just time travels. What the hell? Like,
I wouldn't say time travel. I wouldn't say time travel. I would say it's more of a rewind.
oh, a
Like, it's a-
rewind. It's
I mean,
yeah.
Kira, it's not full blown time travel. It's like couple minutes rewind, which you can argue would make a huge
Alright.
difference.
Okay, all right. I have
But
a
it's
question.
not full fledged Doctor Who time travel.
I have a question. All right. If you rewind, all right, and you go back 3 seconds, are you traveling through time back to 3 seconds ago?
No,
No,
you're
because
rewinding time.
going to the mailbox isn't considered traveling. It's not far enough into the past to be considered time traveling.
Okay, so I can't travel to my mailbox. I can't.
No,
You're
wait,
going to your mailbox, you're not
what's up?
traveling to your mailbox.
All right. First of all, step back. Take it a step back. All right. Second of all,
So
I
let
need
me
to see
put
the
it like
definition
this.
of travel. What's it? I would like to know the definition of travel here.
Let me put it like this, Kdot. Say you walk down a hallway. Say time reverses and you're
Yes,
back
I
at the start of
traveled down the
Did you
hallway.
travel
I traveled down the
Did you go-
hallway
and now I'm traveling back in time from when I traveled down the hallway. Yes.
The specific definition is go from one place to another, typically over a distance of some length.
Yes, going over to one spot, my room to the mailbox, the other destination, from one place to another.
Mailbox is not far enough because they're traveling.
From his fist to her head, that was a travel. All right, his fist traveled all the way over to her head, to her body, and she reversed that.
Yeah, no, I'm with Kdot on this one.
This is time travel.
Fuck off.
She traveled back in time, even if it's just a fraction of time.
I don't think it's
still
time travel.
I would still rather call it time.
It's like Doctor Who type shit, where you can go back like centuries.
Monkey, I can't say the spoiler because it's a JoJo spoiler, but it is time travel.
I'm not gonna say it is though. I think it's a rewind instead of travel.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is it a rewind or is it travel? And at which point, at which point, how many seconds does it have to be before it becomes from rewind to travel?
Does it need a week?
Well,
does it need a day? Does it need a century? Who's to say? Nobody has a current definition.
Well, let me.
That's the thing. Like
let me put it like this: in the game Life is Strange #1, the very first Life is Strange game, that is time rewind.
Oh my. Alright,
okay, so what we're eventually getting down to here is that it's subjective.
Yes, he literally will not. He will refuse to say anything is time travel. All right, unless it's Doctor Who. Unless it's Doctor Who. 10 years into the future, then it's not time travel. It's like.
Doctor Who is time travel.
All right, Monkey is
time travel.
Is Groundhog's Day time travel?
The fuck?
Come on, answer it, big boy.
Is Groundhog's Day time travel?
No, it's not.
That's bullshit.
I quit.
You know what Groundhog Day is?
Yeah, I know what Groundhog Day is. It's like actual Groundhog Day. There's like no.
No, not the actual Groundhog's Day. We're talking about the movie Groundhog's Day.
Oh, I've not seen it.
He's basically stuck in a time loop. Where every 24...
That's not time travel.
But it is time travel because every 24...
but he's not doing it on purpose.
That doesn't matter. It's still time travel.
All right. I have a question. No. I have a question. All right. Let's go back to Eden Zero. When that being eats planets and they travel back in time, do you think they traveled back in time on purpose? So would that be a time loop then?
No, but the chronophage.
That's different.
The chronophage did it on purpose. So that's proper time travel. Localized time travel.
The chronophage eats time. It's not time travel. What it does, it eats the time.
Oh my god.
Reverses it to a different point in time, which at that point could be considered time travel.
Can I get Papegas in the chat?
Planet.
Can I please get some Papegas in the chat?
If you Papega in the chat, I'm gonna fucking time you out.
Can I get some monkey Papegas in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, please?
Okay.
Damn it!
Here's what it is, Kdot.
Can't time me out, bitch.
Here's what I'm gonna. Here's what I'm gonna answer you. Kdot. Chrono fades.
Page.
It's time. I'll give you that. So it does time travel at one specific planet that it eats. Everything else is not bothered by it.
Hey,
yes.
Did you guys know that the second part of Eden Zero will be available on Netflix on November 24th?
Oh, well.
Season 2?
Yeah, Season 2. Or, no, it's the second part of Season 1, apparently.
Nope, second part of Season 1's still there.
No, I mean, like, it's gonna be more than 25 episodes.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be like I don't think there's actually gonna be seasons. I feel like it's just gonna be like Fairy Tail, and it's just gonna keep on going like 100 and 200 and like 300.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Well, but at that
And
same
that,
point,
like, yeah.
Fairy Tail does have seasons. It has season 1, season 2, season 3.
Well, then just arcs. That's.
Yeah, those are arcs. I wouldn't consider
No,
them
they are
seasons.
compilations of arcs.
Yeah. Okay.
There are multiple arcs.
Season 1 is 2010 to 2014. Season 2 is 2014 to 2018.
I have no idea. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I just watched it all at once, so it just all was a conglomerate of just one show. There was no season to
Okay,
me.
season 1 goes from episode 1 to episode 175. Season 2 is episode 176 to episode 265. Episode 266 to 277 is considered Fairy Tail 0. Episode 278 to 328, season 3.
That's a lot of numbers. Too bad I'm not reading them.
Wow.
Dun 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 dun. That's a lot of numbers. Dun 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 dun. Too bad I'm
Bit of a
not
Fairy Tail
reading them.
geek.
Dun 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 dun.
If it wasn't obvious, I'm a bit of a Fairy Tail geek.
We're both Fairy Tail geeks. Let's be honest here.
I haven't seen Fairy Tail in so long.
I've
Fairy
stopped
Tail is
watching it at some
great.
point. We did 2 episodes on Fairy Tail. And we're
We're
not
Still
doing
missing
a third.
0 in season 3.
We're gonna convince you
about that.
eventually. Because
We're
we're gonna
gonna
have
do
to
a
do a
third episode.
100-year
We still-
quest. We're gonna do a 100-year quest episode at some point.
Okay.
But Monkey, before we do that, we have to cover the Alvarez arc in 0.
Yeah, and before that, we have to do JoJo Part 3 through 5.
True.
So I mean, we still got a little bit before we even hit 100-year quest. And 100-year quest doesn't even look like it's gonna have 100 years quest anime doesn't even look in production yet.
I think it is.
Oh.
Eh.
I have no fucking idea what they're talking about.
Fairy Tail geek stuff.
Okay.
Anyway, let's get back to Eden 0.
I like the part where he goes, wee!
The fuck?
Yeah, no, there should have been more murder in the anime.
What are you talking?
I mean-
What do you mean by murder?
I like.
There was a good amount of murder.
Nah, I'm talking specifically about the guy who, takes off Pino's legs.
Oh, that. Okay.
Yeah, they should have taken off his legs.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
based.
Morbid.
That's based.
That's based.
Yeah.
That's based. Yeah. I can't even be mad
Okay.
at that. That's just based.
Break his legs.
All they had to do was pull hard enough. It's not like you couldn't get fucking attachments, like, replace it. They have the technology for it, so fuck them.
Yeah, I do feel like that
Technically-
would have brought a bad sign to what the series was supposed to be.
Yeah, it's supposed to be about friendship. Hey, let's rip off this guy's leg.
Let's murder this guy. Fuck the friendship. Kill him.
I mean, fucking, the doctor was about to. I forget his name, Wise?
Yeah.
He was about to
Dr.
fucking
Wise.
murder him, but he's like, I don't have any
Wise.
bullets in my gun.
Yeah, that was the sad part.
That's why he is based and not cringe-pilled.
Yeah.
And then also the tentacle thing. And that's
Okay,
why he's
can you
also
really
cringe-pilled.
Can you not blame Weiss for liking that? If that was right in front of you, what would you do?
Helper? Hello?
Well, I would too, but at first I would admire it for a bit.
Coming from you, that's not surprising.
I'm not gonna comment what I
Spread it.
want to say.
spend a good 30 seconds admiring what I'm seeing, and then I'd help her.
Sounds like you.
So either way,
First
what
thought
was your
would be
guys'
immediately
favorite
to go
parts?
help.
I liked, honestly, at first I kind of disliked the guy that they meet in what's their name? In the final arc of the season.
Oh, I want to know.
The bandit
all
guy,
the
the guy with
yeah,
the
yeah.
Steel guy?
Yeah, the steel guy. All right. At first I disliked him because like he just I'm gonna be
He's random?
So
I'm gonna be
Rebecca's
brutally
panties?
honest. No, shut up. He straight up reminded me of Ugly Bastard Tag. Right? That was like my initial thought when I saw him. Right?
That's fair.
No, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
All right. And then like as he like proceeded throughout, I was like, he's based. I kind of like
That man is based.
that man is based, bruh. Stole her panties and didn't give it back.
Kept it as a
So this is
souvenir.
gonna be
Gonna
this is
sniff
gonna
it
be a
later.
bit biased, but my favorite part is watching Madame Caroline get her due diligence by getting hit in the face with that baseball bat.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
she
that
got,
was
that was
fucking
she got
satisfying.
murdered. She,
That
like,
was awesome.
all right, listen here. She got.
She wasn't
fucking-
murdered.
No, she got Globin Slayered, motherfucker. All right,
That was I'm gonna be honest, that was my favorite part.
she 100% got Goblin Slayered, and even though they didn't show it, there was some action that happened after that moment. All right.
Oh, for sure. Oh, definitely. She definitely got how do we say this?
The treatment.
We say this without getting. How do we say this
she
without
got
getting canceled?
the NSFW treatment.
She got the R tag.
Oh yeah, she definitely got the R tag, and then was beaten.
Oh, for sure.
I have no idea who you guys are talking about, but the context is making me not want to talk about it.
Madame
Yeah.
Kurunai, she's a bitch.
Oh, her?
She-
Okay.
She abandoned her daughter so she could go get rich on a casino planet. Then
then
that
she
messed
proceeded-
up.
Then she proceeded to beg for her life, and then while she was running away, was still dirty talking her daughter, and then she
It was
got
like,
it.
ha, that's foolish. It was like, haha, that foolish bitch. Does she really think I'm gonna let her get
Like-
away with this? Smack.
And she
Pow!
got dunk. I was like, oh my god, it is time.
Damn.
I thought it was the
That's great.
people that I thought it was the people that were like watching the whole thing was like, bitch, we ain't gonna let her leave. That was my original thought. Turns out it was her past that came back to shit her, and I actually enjoyed that.
Yeah, that's always satisfying.
That's even better.
And I love that the guy behind the mask.
She definitely got
that
the
one
she
dude
definitely
that
got
she
the gang
saved
treatment.
Face off.
She definitely got that gang treatment. It wasn't just one; it was all of them at the same time. I guarantee it.
I don't know who said good night, but good night.
Good night. Alright guys,
But
we
yeah.
need at least 2 more minutes of episode. You guys can talk about whatever you want.
Oh, only 2 more minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
I mean, I could just plug myself. I don't see why not.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Alright.
All right,
go.
let's do that.
All right. Yeah. Hi. I'm Kdotrex. From the Twitch.tv /Kdotrex. Follow me on Twitter. Say good things to me around your tomboys, because I am the tomboy connoisseur. Very much down bad. Any tomboys, hit me up. What's up with y'all?
Wait.
At
Back up.
at idiot_pro on Twitter. You know who to DM. Huh? Wait, what'd you say? What'd you say, Monkey?
Since when do you accept being down bad? Last time I checked, you were like staying away from anything in NSFW.
So I still stay away from anything in SFW.
Then how can you be down bad?
Bruh, I can be down bad for some love, bruh. Everybody needs a little love in their life, bro.
It's true.
Like Goku is down bad for a good fight.
Some people
Exactly.
just prefer to get it from different sources than normal.
Exactly. Just because they're down bad horny doesn't mean I have to be down bad horny. I'm just down bad for love, man. Alright. I'm a wholesome down bad. Alright.
I'm not down bad for horny. I'm down bad for anybody
You're
who's
down
willing
bad
to.
for everything.
Oh, okay. One of us is gotta live up to the NTR Sensei name, Monkey. Might as well be me.
Are you telling me you actually enjoy reading NTR stuff?
The Korean shit's not bad. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Korean shit is not bad.
I'm gonna say, Monkey, I can neither confirm nor deny the statement.
That means he does. Alright, I got it.
Yeah, me too.
I can neither confirm nor deny
to
that
be
I
fair,
read and play NTR games.
NTR is good when the main character is not the one being NTR.
Alright, so if you guys want to check out our socials, it is exclamation point YouTube, exclamation point Twitter, exclamation point Discord. Please do not join the Discord if you're under the age of 18. And if you see this on YouTube, check out the description for all of our links, as well as links to Kdot. We will be rating Ava Charmed today. She has a serious talk, and then she'll be gaming in Boyfriend Dungeon. Please use the message NTR Raid with our emo.
I don't have the emotes anymore.
Oh no, neither do I. It's
I don't
okay.
have any. I don't have them either.
Huh?
Wait, Raven, you. The broadcast.
the
How do you not
NTR
have
channel.
the emotes?
Yeah, I don't have the
Yeah,
emotes. I use my other account to raid.
Oh, you don't raid with the podcast.
Yeah, so this is what you guys should say. NTR Raid, use the emote if you have it. If not, just use whatever. Alright, everyone.
NTR raid.
Bye-bye!
Boy.
Give us your money.